Hey there, internet friends. Welcome back to another episode of Trevor Plays Baldur's Gate 3. In our last episode, we headed over to the House of Grief and helped Shadowheart reconcile and reunite with her parents, and we managed to save them, so they're here in our camp with us now. Obviously, we also learned the true identity of Shadowheart was, in a past life, Genevieve. But she has opted to remain Shadowheart because it is as much who she is as Genevieve was. Today, we're going to head into hell, basically. We're going to go. We had an offer from Raphael many, many moons ago to get some help with an item where we could free Orpheus here. And we have learned of a Diabolist called Helsik who can get us to the Hells instead of making that deal with Raphael. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're leaving here. We're leaving from the House of Grief. And we're going to head to the House of Hope, as it were. So yeah, let's head that away.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Baldur.
Do. There's a manhole for the sewers. Bloomridge Park. There's definitely like a combat encounter we could pick off if we wanted to do that.
I don't like it.
And that's what
I smell an ambush.
yeah, that's what Karlak's referencing there. But we're gonna
It's not the flowers you're smelling.
kind of ignore that.
Maybe allergic.
We never leave them behind.
Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Because we want to go up this way. I think it's this way. Pretty sure. Yeah, this looks like the Devil's Fee. Plaque.
The Devil's Fee.
There it is. So we're going to pop in here. And we're going to talk to Helsik here.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
Did you help Lord Gortash retrieve some hellish curios by any chance?
You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that.
I happened upon some of his correspondences that mentioned your dealings with him. We were lovers. It's all very steamy. Yeah, no.
Truly? That's remarkable. I like to deal with remarkable people. Very well. You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer.
Mammon. I knew it. I did.
Toss a coin to the Diabolist. You know what? We'll throw 1,000 out there just to see what that gets us.
A generous donation. The King of Avarice's pockets are most pleased. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I can reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash.
Raphael told me the crown of Karsus was stolen from Mephistopheles. Were you involved with that? Yeah, I don't. I know the answer is yes. So rather than like waste time on that, let's do. Where in the hells did the portals go?
My word, this is embarrassing. Perhaps I should have explained our terms better.
The 1,000
You
got me
asked
a
what I
bit of
did for
information.
Lord Gortash. You paid the fee, and I answered you.
Yeah.
Our pact is complete. Would you like to make another transaction?
Yeah, toss a single coin this time.
Now. That would be but a drop in Mammon's oceanic coffers. You can do better.
Sure, I'll do another 1,000.
Oh, yes. I should think that'll do deliciously. Lord Gortash wanted to steal something from Mephistopheles, so I punched a portal into the Archdevil's dusty vaults. And then Oh, gosh. My fickle memory fails. If only something would jog it.
Just hand out for more money. I don't know how much gold I had.
My, what deep pockets you have. Gortash stole the crown of Carsus, pissed off Mephistopheles, but rather intrigued another devil by the name Raphael. His house of
That's
hope
who I'm interested
is
in.
furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Carsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
Then perhaps we should drop by and surprise Raphael. It'd make a nice change.
Can you help me break into the House of Hope?
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task
Jeez,
will
20K.
require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
Yeah, waive the fee and I'll add one of Raphael's artifacts to your collection. Well, poop. Gotta roll real good, and that ain't gonna do it. Let's try a reroll. There we go, nat 20.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal?
Deal. Let's do this.
Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
All right.
That's curious.
So that gets us up here. It helps us bypass. If we didn't make a deal with her, there's like a glyph on the ground here that becomes a pain in the butt to try and like navigate through.
I strongly suggest that you reconsider this course of action. Whatever you expect to gain from the Hells is not worth the risk of traveling uninvited.
Okay, so let's look at our instructions here. Grimoire bound in imp skin. Blood circle configuration. Place that which has no eyes but used to see at the western point of the circle. That's going to be a skull. 2 spaces lie opposite that point. Upon the left, place what is cut but cannot bleed. A diamond. To the right, that which smells but cannot sniff. I believe that's incense that they've given me. Beside the dead remains, the aspect of the Avarist Lord sits clockwise, so then the circle's center shall receive the internal marvel of infernal marvel. Finally, and I mean no disrespect, go to hell. Legal notice. The owner of this grimoire asserts that it is for scholarly and recreational purposes only. As a mere dealer in antiquities, I disbelieve in the very existence of infernal transplanar travel. So, okay. And then we've got our little pouch here of items. Our ritual pouch. So let's go ahead. Let's... yeah. Okay. So I guess I just drop all these items. So I can... Okay, maybe it's not gonna... Okay, I guess I just gotta, like, drop them one at a time then. Okay, so the skull goes in the point, right? The westernmost point. Yep, that's that side. So set the skull there. Oh, and that is a good sign. Then we had the diamond. Diamond was on one side and incense was on the other. So let's say diamond. Diamond, did you go here, Diamond? Nope. Guess you went the other way. So move you over there. Oh, also no. Okay. Oh, it said opposite. So maybe meant over here. Or maybe not. There we go. Okay. So then now let's try the incense. Okay. There we go. Incense drop. Incense there. Great. And then, so Mammon's coin was next to it. Okay. Oops. Oh, dang it. This is one of those things that, yeah, this would be easier to maneuver if I was playing with mouse and keyboard. The coin of Mammon. If it'll drop. We'll set that there. There we go. And the last thing in the middle of the circle is our infernal marble. Haha.
But there is no reason to provoke him by invading his home.
Nah, you're no fun. Come on, everybody. Let's go to hell.
You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains. and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return.
Wait, don't go. Who are you?
The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
Who am I? Oh, it's my favorite question. I scream it into the dark while I sleep, and whisper it to my memories when I wake. I'm the thing that kills you, and the only reason you're alive. Made by a promise, undone by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle in a universe of night.
Raphael's driven her mad. Poor soul.
I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse?
That'd be great.
I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice.
I need to find the Orphic Hammer. Can you help?
Discovered an ancient gift prince in need of a savior. The Orphic Hammer is the perfect tool for breaking all infernal chains. Hope can help. The hammer is here in this house. It's...
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Shh. Quiet. There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me. And that makes them dangerous, but it also makes them stupid. I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch. Now whisper your questions, little wretch. But really quiet and very clever. Concentrate.
I'll use my wisdom, because that's going to be my best stat. Formulate your question using as few words as possible. That'll do.
Remember, quiet as a mouse.
Is there any way I can help you?
You can't help me! You can't even help yourself! You're gonna die here! You ask after me rather than your own heart's desire. It would bring a tear to my eye if I had not shed them all so long ago. The hammer is the key for you and for me.
What dangers should I prepare for?
Can the fly prepare for the spider? Can the soup prepare for the spin? You're dead, dead, dead! All of them. The traps and the monsters and the humongous balls of fire.
I need to find the Orphic Hammer. Where is it?
The same place you'll find your sorry little soul when Raphael rips it out. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor. Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure.
What is it?
Can you save me? Please, 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 please.
If I can, I will. What needs to be done?
All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. But be careful, once you take the hammer, the fire will come, and Raphael, you must run, 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 run. But Don't forget me. Please, please, please. I don't want to burn. Not again.
We won't. We'll get you out. I promise.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.
There's nothing.
All right, Karlach, what do you have?
Gods, I can't believe I'm doing this. We're gonna get out of here, right?
Of course, we just need to get the hammer and go.
Get in, get the hammer, and go. Easy.
Bing bang
We won't
boom.
get trapped here. We won't get dragged deeper into Avernus. We won't. On the bright side, my engine finally feels normal. Like it isn't about to explode.
Oh, that's good.
I gotta admit, that's pretty nice. Let's find that hammer and get out of here before I get used to feeling like I might live.
So yeah, this is actually going to be interesting because this is the first time I've come down here trying to get the hammer and not my own soul's contract. Because in any other time I've come and done this, I've gone ahead and made the deal with Raphael. So he gives me the hammer, so I have the hammer like when I'm coming down here. And coming down here is all a matter of getting my contract to free my soul again.
Watch your back.
Why you, oh. You get super encumbered there, Astarion? What got you so encumbered? Weird. Go ahead and send the severed hand to camp. Go ahead and add this to wares. Throw a whole bunch of these things to camp. Unlucky Thief's Gloves, send that to camp, I don't need those. Amulet of the Unworthy, never going to use that, send that to camp. Knife of the Undermountain King. Yeah, I can just offload a handful of these things. Send all those to camp. Oh, that's right, and I can give this to Karlach. Okay.
Such a beautiful house. My pleasure. Beautiful prison.
A rich clock.
The clock seems caught between a tick and a tock, as if time is holding its breath.
Debtor's attire. Fun little room here.
Over here!
Yeah, what's up?
Never mind.
When is a door not a door? When it's a jam jar! You won't find a way out here. Or a way in.
What is this place?
This is the chamber of egress. The portals here crisscross the plains, but they won't open to the likes of you and me. This is how Raphael consults with his clients so efficiently, no matter the time, no matter the place, and it's how he stalks his prey.
There must be something useful here.
Oh, there is. There is. If you stare into the portals long enough, your mind starts to do cartwheels and tricks you into thinking you're falling into a horrible, yawning void. It's one of my favorite ways to pass the time. But you have no time to waste, or time will waste you. And what you need from the house is in the archive. Not here.
Okay. Yeah, we got portal to Athkala, portal to Neverwinter, Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, Mephistar, Luskan, and Menzoberranzan. Fun little Forgotten Realms Easter eggies.
Here, the chaos of the world is dimmed. Here, the violence of life is pacified. Here, there is order.
Come back out here in a little bit.
Wrath, the purest of all things that burn.
Security breach. We are concerned to report a regrettable incident within our esteemed House of Hope. It's come to our attention that one of the guests, driven to madness by insatiable curiosity, attempted to breach the sanctity of your revered boudoir. A misguided individual, their mind clouded by a desperate desire for forbidden knowledge, sought to gain access to your private quarters and uncover the secrets that lie within. They believed that the back door on the balcony would serve as their clandestine path to knowledge. However, rest assured, my lord, that our vigilant guardian swiftly intervened and prevented any further trespassing. So please don't turn us into lemurs.
I deserve this. Thank you. Thank you.
What's that?
Alright, gonna try and pass this check. Thank God it's a wisdom check, so I'm actually, like, good at this. Phew. And crap, an intelligence check. Well, at least it's still a helpful thing that I've got the headband of intellect. That's not gonna do it though. Need more than that. So let's try reroll. There we go. 18 will get us there. There we get into a nice little secret area. Staff of Spell Power. Staff of Spell Power does what? Arcane Enchantment. Gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Arcane Battery. Alleviate the arcane burden of spellcasting with the power of the staff. The next spell you cast doesn't cost a spell slot. You basically get a free spell. And it's a +2 weapon. So, nice little thing for spellcasters where needed. Treasure crates. We'll take the 666 gold and a Helldusk helmet with Infernal Sight. You can see in magical and ordinary darkness up to a range of 40 feet. You cannot be blinded. Magical durability. The wielder has a +2 to saving throws against spells, and attacks can't land critical hits on their wearer. And the Immolating Gaze does something else, I think. How do I try and do that? Immolating Gaze. There we go. Immolating Gaze. 2d8. Sear and frighten a target with nothing but your glower. You deal 2 to 16 fire damage against burning creatures. Oh, an additional 2 to 16 fire damage. And cause fear for 3 turns. That's nice. Don't think I have anybody that'll really benefit from that, but still a nice thing to get. And then, hey, it's Maul's contract. She went and made a deal with Raphael after all, and that's presumably what got her out of the Moonlight Towers or whatever. It's been so long since I've been in Act 2. Moonrise Towers.
Simple.
About creation of Orphic Hammer. Detailed history of the Orphic Hammer, describing the infernal workforce Raphael harnessed to locate and mine the rare materials used in its creation, and its intended purpose. Hammer is not a weapon, it is an insurance policy. Its function is specific, but its utility is boundless. No chains forged by infernal hand can withstand its power. For its core is a metalliferous compound combining the purest essence of all nine hells. If I should ever need to liberate the prisoners held in the Iron City of Dis, to shatter the vaults of Nargis, or even to free the child of Gith, my hammer will be equal to the task. And two potions of angelic slumber. Which basically is a give up 2 turns and you get a full rest. Gross. Chamber pot with a big old stenchy thing coming out. Yuck.
Getting married tomorrow. Or was it yesterday? No one back home will ever believe this.
Hello, Eternal Rat.
Two minds, the rat and the man and the rat, they gnaw at one another. Which one will be the meat and which one will be the tooth?
Are even the rats here mad?
Rats? Where are the rats? I have hands and legs and tail and claws, and I am the rats. I skitter now, best of the litter, and hungry, want victual sweet with rot. Simpler life, but harder.
All right.
You look positively wretched. Perfect. Thought you'd got lost and died.
The wine goblet?
The spilt wine is laced with the perfume of an exquisite poison. An unexpected treat.
Okay.
Over here.
Well, in it.
Hello again, little mouse. The price for speaking is steep, but I must give warning. Your prize is just ahead in the archive, but you can't take it yet. And even if you could, you mustn't. Trigger the alarm, and Raphael will come swooping home on wings of malice to rip out your soul. In this house, thieves are melted like butter and spread onto toast. Shh. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again.
I need you to stay calm, Hope, and guide me.
I can. I shall. I can. I shall. The archivist is the key, but he's as stubborn as a king and as serious as a heart attack. Exploit his fiddling weakness and make him grovel! Oh no. They hear me. Speak quickly, speak softly. You know how this goes.
Yay.
You steady your mind and prepare your questions.
How should I deal with the archivist?
He fears authority figures. Perhaps his teacher took a strap to him and left a deep impression at an early age. There's one regular visitor that he particularly fears. She is...
A crack like breaking bone. Hope winces.
Who does the archivist fear, Hope? I need a name. Unlikely to get it. Yeah. Nope.
It's on the tip of my tongue, but they sliced off the tip of my tongue.
Hope vanishes from sight, and the house seems to tighten around you like a constricting artery.
Well, okay. A record of various associates of Raphael's, listing their duties and their respective performance. Corilla Hearthflame, fieldwork. So far, I've barely had the singe of the tips of her fingers. This one shows promise. Archivist, naughty boy. Supposed to be looking after the collection, but has a tendency to drift. May have to start breaking his neck to give his spine a chance to recover. New Baldur. Little shit let Gortash get away. Not letting him near the prisons ever again. Chamber of Egress will do fine till I find a replacement for him.
Raphael sees everything you do.
No, yep. There's the Orphic Hammer.
See, the Orphic Hammer has caught your eye. It really is a magnificent exhibit. Wholly unique.
And if you have the Orphic Hammer, that's where your soul contract is.
A guest? Are you a client of the Master, or a visitor from elsewhere in the Hells? I do not believe you were invited. One moment. I shall consult the visitor's schedule.
His eyes flicker back and forth as if he is reading a book. He has the schedule memorized, or it's carved into his eyelids.
Most irregular. The schedule is all but clear, and yet you are here.
Yeah, let's try detecting thoughts, sure. That works.
No visitors expected, other than Carilla Hearthflame and Verilius Receptor, Zariel's High Inquisitor.
I am a Verilius Receptor, Zariel's High Inquisitor. Not with a 4, I'm not. Yeah, let's see how this plays out.
Certainly are not. And whoever you are already trying my extremely limited patience.
Are there any highlights in the collection?
A fine pair of gauntlets that allow the wearer to twist the head from even the most resilient malingerer. An amulet that causes the blood to surge and the heart to swell, along with other parts. Most invigorating. And awaiting installation, we have secured a rod that gathers the weave around it in great quantities, just as surely as shit gathers flies.
I think that's the
And of
staff I picked up.
course, the Orphic Hammer itself is the prize of the collection.
All right, well, I know what I need to do, so we will. We'll deal with that here in a second, but let's see. So, turn-based mode. Go ahead and hide. Oh, did you not? There we go.
Something over there.
I was gonna say, like, there's definitely a perception check to pass on these things, so maybe we'll do that first. And then we'll do the sneaky times. Okay, good.
What's that?
Alright, so now we'll go ahead and sneak into turn-based mode. Hide. Disarm. And steal. And then also pop out of. Hiding. Nothing to see here. Just pure coincidence that that thing has magically disappeared. Now let's do the exact same thing over here. Pop into turn-based mode. Hide while nobody's looking. Disarm the marble plate. and steal the Gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength, which are what Helsik wanted. So now it just becomes a matter of, do we actually give them to her or not? Because Gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength can come in super handy if you're a big old burly barbarian and want to get the strength set up to 23. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Get some extra damage from those attacks. And who do we want to give the con stuff to?
My faith will guide me.
Because the other thing we picked up is a necklace. Let's see. Constitution 14 for Shadowheart. And what do I have in terms of... Oh, the necklace I have is my...
Let's move.
Gives me the restoration, right? Yeah, spell slot restoration. So go ahead and leave that one on me.
Next?
And we'll give Shadowheart the extra health. By giving her the Amulet of Greater Health. Sets her constitution to 23. So we will do that and watch her health go from 174 to 270. Nice little boost there.
We've got a long road ahead.
Okay, so there we got a couple of the major prizes from Raphael's collection. Still got to get the Orphic Hammer. We can't do that because the Archivist is very much keeping a close eye on it, slash it is also password protected, basically. And what, if we'd passed the checks with Raphael, we could have gotten would be a key that would let us...
Your invitation.
Yeah, the invitation into that room. So instead... we're going to go the sneaky way around, which is also the way I was going to go around anyway. But, and that's where we come back out here, and we take advantage of that little note that that other people had uncovered a secret path to the boudoir. Come on, Karlak. Yeah, keep coming. Everybody up here slowly and carefully. First things first. To move this to the side so I can give everybody kind of a clearer path over here. And yeah, we'll just kind of let Karlak pop over there for a sec. We'll let Astarion pop up here.
Just like all the time.
And hide. Because that's the body we're going to attack there in the bed.
No time to dally. Mustn't let anyone see.
All right. What now? This calls for careful footwork.
And if we were going to do like a more direct approach, we'd talk to them, and we can basically either give ourselves up for the password or fight. And so, since we're going to fight anyway, I'm going to just prepare for that right here. First things first, I'm going to douse this with... What do I douse this with? Yeah, well, that's an elixir, so I can do that. That's not a thing I'm putting on the item. We'll do purple worm toxin. Do an extra poison damage. And then for the actual arrow type, do I have a fiend slaying one? I don't think I do. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and plop this. We'll do just a good old-fashioned arrow eliminator against Harlip here. Somehow missed with another freaking nat 1, I guess. But hey.
I'd love to, thanks.
Since we're doing this, so everybody's kind of getting the like round of bonus attacky stuff. Oh, ethereal escape. Not seen that before. What did that do?
My faith protects me.
That's curious.
Okay, well if they got to just escape, then...
Go for the throat.
Oh, I am still in combat with them, though.
Can't afford to stay idle.
So I guess they got like a blink ability. A blink sort of ability. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. Ethereal escape. They're banished for one turn basically. So we will instead pop over here and what do I want to do? I want to have... Yeah, we'll go ahead. Yeah, no, it's not going to do it. Yeah, this is an interesting new wrinkle. I've not encountered this before. Go ahead and pop her into initiative. We're doing specifically the necrotic ones instead of the radiant because I believe this enemy typically has... Oh, maybe she doesn't. Or Harlep doesn't. But historically, I've encountered a fight where if we use radiant damage on the enemy, they end up doing that damage back to us. So that's, not quite fun. Oh, hey, we'll go ahead and do bless on all my peeps. A level 2 bless. Alright, so now we go back to Astarion here. Yeah, there's nothing really to do until the enemy comes back into play. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay.
Want to do it?
And they just disappear again, eh? Okay. So I get to do that every turn. Well, that's a new wrinkle in this fight that I haven't dealt with before. But all good. There we are. Fleeting protection. Let's see. Fleeting protection. If the affected enemy is attacked with radiant damage, Raphael's protection reflects twice that back as fire damage. And this condition ends. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't want to pop off radiant damage against these enemies like I so often do. So instead, I'll just take a bunch of them out and that away.
What should I do?
And we'll use the necrotic damage that we've got in place there. And hey, you can probably make it back over this way, right? Not quite. But if we just give you the full dash, you can do it. Or yet another dash. There you go. Alright, and then yeah, you go ahead and just stand there waiting for
Sometimes the only way
the enemy to return.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Yes, here.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and have you wait too. There you are. And they popped back in and immediately popped back out. And they have 4 HP left.
I got this.
So we just gotta wait for them to pop back in one more time.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Just gonna wait, and there we go. Alright, good work, team. Harlep had scantily clad underwear. They have the key for Raphael's safe, and the Helldusk gloves to match the Helldusk helm that we grabbed earlier. Infernal Touch, your weapon attacks deal an additional 1d6 fire damage, and unarmed attacks deal 1d6 necrotic and can possibly inflict bleeding. So that's another good little item there if we want to give somebody some extra fire damage. Don't really need to here. Taming Hope Part 2. I missed Part 1, but Corilla's transcript of conversation between Raphael and her sister Hope. Corilla, character that has, occasionally popped up over the course of the game if we see her in time. Turns out, Hope's sister. There you go. What's that? Good morning, sweetling. How are you? What is that? This? Oh, nothing really. Just a little curiosity. I hope my tenacious petal clinging to the flower despite winter, nature, and all common sense. This is an Omuan dream catcher. No? No recognition? Well, all right. This tinkly, feathery device is a jar for dreams. Currently full to bursting. I don't mind telling you. Stop. Stop what, dear one? Jangling it like that. I'd like you to stop. You hear them, then? The captured dreams of frightened children. The Omuans were clever people, Hope. Their children slept like stones. No boogeymen or creepers invaded their imaginations in the tenebrous dark. No, those figments went in here, and they got to know one another. A social house for the nightmares. These things go bump in the night. They live inside this dream catcher, and they are dying to meet you. Raphael, don't go. Serve me, then. Damn your pride, and serve me with your whole heart. Hope, with her eyes fixed on the dreamcatcher, then averting to his. Raphael's stunned to see her eyes narrow. No, I won't do it. I see. How naughty of you. As Raphael and I left, I chose to linger and listen at my sister's closed door. She was alone with the dreamcatcher. I heard her breathing grow heavier, then sharp, frozen silence. Then Hope began to scream. Creepy, creepy. Okay. Partner everybody back up over here. Bring Astarion into the fold.
That might be worth a look.
Definitely use the... Oops. We loaded something. This happens... this often happens when I try to use that thing or try to do something with that, and I don't know what my loading screen is doing. Okay, we're back. We basically reloaded the game, did the fight again, and then during the fight this time, I just had Asterion disarm the portrait and push the button so we wouldn't necessarily like run into whatever happened in there again. So go ahead and send that to camp. Send that to camp. Grab the key there to the safe. And there we go, Raphael safe. Got some soul coins, so we'll give those to Karlak. And we've got Raphael's notes. The actors have finally reached Baldur's Gate, so I can commence the next stage of my play. They have learned the Astral Prism's secret, but I will tell them that I have the key, the Orphic Hammer, and the only thing that can break the prince's chains. The hammer will be kept safely in the archive, protected by a password. What shall it be? Perhaps, give me my heart's desire?
Magic keyword. That'll help us in the archive.
And there we go. Okay. Ooh, a diamond pattern garb. Yeah, we'll go ahead and send that to camp. Pointed toe shoes. So here's where all the good gear is. Splendid blue, Lionheart green pink, and Solemnity. We also have a wonderful restoration faucet, which just full up heals and basically gives everybody a long rest in here. Which is a nice thing to have if it is needed, and especially as we maybe encounter some battle stuff in a little bit here. I think with that done, oh yeah, we can basically flip this lever to reduce the Mystic Force curtain there. So now we've got our password. So we're gonna take advantage of that. We're gonna be ready to trigger the Orphic Hammer there in a moment, but first I want to also check and see what we've got out here, the Avernus Vista. If there's anything of note back here. I don't think so. Okay. I mean, like, yeah, if I was trying to get a whole bunch of goodies for various bits and bobs, I could certainly do that, but...
So many pretty things in the House of Hope.
List of debtors, Wall of the Faithless, the Nautiloid Adventurers. Oh, he's been keeping track of us, eh? Attached to the letter is a map with a detailed list of locations, all of which are familiar. Raphael, as requested, I've kept a close eye on the infected adventurers who fell from the Nautiloid and survived. Impressive. They spent a while stumbling around like lost babes, easily distracted ones at that, but finally made it to Moonrise Towers. You should have seen the mess they made there. Pure, delicious chaos. They killed Ketherick. It was a hell of a show. I'm delighted I got a front row seat. And now they're at Worm's Crossing. If the last few days are anything to go by, I'm expecting more blood, death, and chaos, which means they'll be running into you any day now. If anything changes, I'll keep you posted. Corilla. We're going to... Oh, there's Taming Hope Part 1. Let's go ahead and read that since we, addressed part 2 earlier. Krilla's transcript of conversation between Raphael and her sister Hope. Did your mother sing you nursery rhymes? What? Little Miss Teffel sat on her kettle, steam blowing between her lips. Along came her oven, in need of some loving, and soon she had scalded hips. That's funny, and yet you do not laugh. Come, Hope, don't look so aggrieved. This little realm around us, this house, you have mastery of it, and you of me. Sing me a song, Hope. I'm speaking to you. Now don't go silent. I'd hate to have to slit a child up to navel and rinse you in their insides. You're some pervert. Then sing me a song, I say. Nursery sweet, but don't demean. I'll know if you do. After some moments she does. I remember our mother used to sing it to us, a gentle melody laden deliciously like plump young arms laden with autumn-ripe apples. When the song concludes, Raphael sighs and looks at my sister. You're something, my dear, really rather something. I would have you master your own fate. Let me give you free rein to do so. Let's abandon this whole ugly imprisonment. Serve me willingly. Things would be as merry and jubilant as that song you've just given me. Sweet Raphael? Yes, Hope? Eat shit. But stuff your maggoty tongue in some other woman's ear. Raphael, here he looks upon her with such longing and hate, I think he might actually kill her. Oh, that was an error, my dear, an grave error. I shall see you soon. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and just be like, yo, screw your impervious sphere.
There it is. The Orphic hammer, right within reach. A magical field surrounds the item, preventing you or anyone from touching it. You surmise it's controlled by a vocal component. Magic words.
Speak the magic words. Give me my heart's desire.
The magic blinks away at your words.
Careful now. Last thing we want to do is call forth Raphael's ugly mug before we need to.
Well, I do think we need to, so let's go ahead and grab it now.
Just rang Raphael's dinner bell. This is delightful. You have what you wanted, but you cannot leave lest all hells break loose. A hopeless situation.
Alright, and now we get the fun gauntlet of
I've got good news.
popping out of here.
A bad news. A worst news. Good news. You got what you came for. Successful visit. Great success. Fantastic work. Bad news. So many things will be on fire when you step outside of this room. You included. That's okay, no, right? It's hell. You expected it to be hot. Worst news, Raphael's on his way home, and oh boy, he is spitting mad. You planned for this. I know you did. You have everything under control. It's really important that you don't panic, even when your eyes evaporate from the heat. Come to my prison, bring the hammer, break my chains, and then we exit stage any which way.
I'll be there.
Quick as a cockroach, lickety-split, if you don't mind.
Actually,
I'd love to, thanks.
we don't need the Orphic hammer quite yet, so go ahead and throw Nirona back on into the mix.
Never a dull moment.
As we walk out these doors.
Let's move.
Alright. And we can launch an arrow of ice at the Hellsphere. Is going to make its way towards us. And make it there? No, we can't. So we'll just kind of leave that guy. And we're going to be heading up that way anyway, so.
Now this is my happy place. tactical.
Okay. Oh, this is a waste of a rage. Almost certainly, but yeah, I might get a couple useful rounds out of it.
1, 2.
There we go. Blow them up from a distance, because they're going to blow up like that. But, oh, I love Karlach having that extra strength boost now. I'm just getting to wreak havoc with her strength buff.
Got to move.
And then, let's see, what do we want to cast at that thing? Scroll Ray of Frost would, you know, slow it down a bit, sure. We'll just do a Sacred Flame at it.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I'll have you do another Sacred Flame. Right. Sacred Flame, where are you? Where? There we go. Sacred Flame. Cool. Just kind of cool. Let one of them come towards us. Oh, didn't factor in that. Yeah, probably had some good range on it. That guy pop off.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Let's have you toss Nyrolna at this guy. Try and take him out. There we are. And then let's have you go ahead and actually, do I have, yeah, an arrow of roaring thunder. Oh, I don't want to push both of you. So never mind. Just go ahead and go in for the regular attack.
Eat it.
You got the.
Can't give up.
Y'all can take a little bit of fire damage here. We'll just kind of stop this thing here before we dive further along this path.
Can't stay idle.
And yeah, we'll actually have you go ahead and pop a Spirit Guardians here, Tyson. Everybody take your little fire damage. Oh, lame.
Smell blood.
Got to focus.
Don't know why I keep doing that. It does no damage. Hey, there we can go ahead and get a little bit of our health back.
Another fight. Let's go.
Alright, Karlach.
Go.
It's go time.
Let's see. Can you finish him off? Not quite. There we go. Now the Hellish Sphere is no more. So don't need to worry about that thing following us along. At least not for a little bit.
Did you get distracted? By the teeth in my arteries.
Yep.
Got to concentrate.
Yeah, we'll just kind of leave
What's this?
that alone. Karlach, you go in for the close hit since you got the
That's the
fire resistance. There we go.
Jimmy on the go.
Enemy dead. And
Another step forward.
huzzah! Oh, there's another ball. Another ball of fire.
My faith will protect me.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Ooh, fun.
Nothing important is ever easy. Blood follows me.
Ready.
Nice critical hits.
I got this.
Blood comes easy these days.
Alright, here we go, that one. Go ahead and use a quick little mass healing word. Actually, we could pop in here and just full up use the restoration faucet here. There we go. Heal everybody up. We got another enemy there. Yep. Okay.
Quickly.
Love that it ends one battle and then immediately kickstarts another one. So Starian gets to go again and just finish the guy off real quick.
Almost there. I'm so excited I could scream.
Let's go ahead and just do the same thing right here.
Step quick.
Let's end this. Focus, striker.
Does she not have any range stuff? I guess not.
Fire forever, pal. Handy.
There we go. Alright, so we've made our way here to Hope's little prison.
No time to waste.
Alright, yeah, let's head on down to help you out. And now I'll go ahead and have Karlak equip the... Oops. Okay.
The jailer will swallow you whole if you take another step. And you won't be able to save me while you're being digested. You found my prison. My body is held in chains just beyond. The whole house is tumbling down and Raphael striding across the plains to come catch a mouse. I swing that big, beautiful hammer, crack open my chains, and let's get out of here. It's time to fly this coop on a hope and a prayer.
Any advice when it comes to fighting Raphael?
Don't! But if you must, make sure I'm with you. He makes mistakes when he's angry, and seeing me running free will make him as angry as an axe head.
Alright.
You sound
Let's
so
do this.
brave, but we really don't have a choice.
Okay. There we go. So now I want to go ahead, give her Orphic's hammer. And now it's all make our way in.
I can be subtle sometimes. Free for the taking.
We got some petrified folks there, because we've got a couple spectators around here. See if we can wait until they turn their gaze away. Maybe not. Alright, get everybody over here. Alright. Good enough. Oop. Right, okay, I was gonna say we don't have people in the fight. Ouch. Okay, so the trick really becomes making sure we don't. Oh hey, and actually I can still throw Nyrula with her.
This'll help.
So that's great, yeah. Go ahead and rage. Perfect. Alright.
I've missed this.
Hey, Astarion. Pop over here. Go ahead and use a arrow of many targets against the spectator. And there, you took out that imp too. Great. Okay.
What should I do? On the move.
Can I polymorph the spectator? Perfect. So I only got to deal with one for the moment. Let's see. There we go. Took out one spectator. Great. And can I make? Okay, yeah, can't get all the way up there, but I can make it over to there if I wanted to. Or we can start.
That should work.
Yeah, we can go ahead and start popping up this way. Alright, so they're down.
Another round.
Let's go ahead and Nyrulna. Yeah. I don't like
Easy hat.
it's saying death. But I think that's like, oh, you're gonna throw something that's going to fall into a pit. Okay. So that was those two. And now we'll have Karlak pop up over here. So she can be in position to give that thing a big old whack. And we will have... So, Ventral Imp. Great. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and leave the sheep alone for now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and now I'll go ahead and attack the sheep. No, we've got that. So that rule net is just in my hand. So I guess I gotta take a turn to equip the Orphic Hammer. And yep, that was my action. So, wah, wah. All right. Well, go ahead and loot the spectator's body. Hey, we got some gold. What is the plan? What kind of curse do I want to bestow? Alright, well, then never mind. Go ahead and pop a guiding bolt. Perfect.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. And now, yeah, you're here at me. So we'll go ahead and... No, I don't want to waste a sunbeam on this guy. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a phantasmal killer on this thing. Excellent. Wonderful.
My turn.
Alright, now you can go ahead and whack this thing. There you go. One bit down for you. I'll get you over here. So you can go ahead and free her the next go around.
Let's finish this.
Let's see, can we get you 12 damage on the spectator here? Yes, we can. Great.
Soldier.
Karlak, yep, there we go, perfect. We will attack. Hey, you're free, Hope.
I never thought I would be believed. I could be hoped I might be. Heads will roll. But we must dress the Hollyphant in the room. I can see how you avoid looking at me. I must be so terribly mutilated after all these decades of torture. Don't hold back. Tell me how bad it is.
No, you look perfectly normal.
We both know that's not true, but thank you for being so kind.
Seriously, there's nothing wrong with you, physically, at least.
I hope that was a compliment. We'll carve our way to the entrance hall and chop Raphael into messes. That's the hopeful version, of course. The likely version is that we are the messes and he is the chopper. Onwards!
Alright, let's grab this burnished ring off the other spectator here. Ooh, yeah, actually, that might be a good paralyzing ray. That might be a good thing to just have equipped.
We've got a long road ahead.
They definitely don't take advantage of paralyzing enemies enough. Hey, they had some little ingredients and stuff on them. Okay. Alright, so we will pop our way back up here and make our way towards the exit. And I think doing so... yeah. Oh, actually, go ahead and switch Karlach back to Nyrolna. Admittedly, just using it would have done that as well, but... Okay. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and... From hiding... Give you an attack with... Let's do a big old smoke powder arrow. Just blow up a whole bunch of stuff in here.
Won't know what bit him.
There we are. Lovely. So many things exploded.
Come on, let's go.
And there we go. We got.
What to do? What do we have here?
I'll just let everybody kind of pop into initiative here.
Can't afford any mistakes.
There we are. Okay.
Let's have some carnage.
So back to you. And go ahead and use a arrow of many targets. Wonderful. Great.
Finesse.
Need to act fast. On I go.
Yeah, go ahead and throw an insect plague down there and just take out most of that crowd. Wonderful. Again, just new initiative popping off on a whole bunch of people. Sure, that's... There we are.
Can't afford to let up.
Oh my word. Over there.
Alright, so we still got the Vengeful Merrigan and that guy. So I'll go ahead and throw this
Good
over
idea,
there.
Carla.
Cool. And we'll do this last guy there too. Perfect. Alright, everybody down. Now, we're in the hells, so will these fires go out, or are they just going to stay? Okay, yeah, they're out. Oops. I apparently... Oh, because I walked into my own insect plague. That was dumb of me. Forgot to end concentration on that.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Well,
There we
some
go.
rest's better than none.
Alright, everybody good to
There are
go?
3 things you need to know about Raphael. He's almost home now, closer than a kiss. His favorite color is blood. And he probably knows 1,000 ways to kill us.
Well, we only need
This is going to hurt.
we only need to know one way to kill him, so let's do it. Hey Karlach,
Let's cook in.
you want to be up there? Actually, dang it, I don't necessarily want you with me, Hope, but fine. But we will go ahead and throw the Orphic Hammer back on for this. Unless I have something else that I'll do. Hey, ignores bludgeoning resistance. So yeah, let's go ahead and give her the Foe Breaker for as we try to smash these pillars.
What's next, I wonder?
And we will,
What to do?
let's pop off. Take the portal back to the Devil's Fee. Oh.
Slows for a moment, and the air becomes
So
thicker.
close.
The master of the house is coming.
You.
What? What a surprise to see you, Raphael. Oh, you I remember.
There are many things in your world that I loathe. Litters of kittens, chattering children, the noise and the chaos of it all. In my world, in my house, there is order and there is decorum. You came here uninvited and you stole from me. In doing so, you brought the chaos of your world into mine. I will not abide it.
It's over, Raphael. You can't stop me.
I'm not entirely sure that he won't.
Oh, Hope, you are such a piteous thing. All it takes is a crumb from the table and you forget the centuries of starvation. This insolence has earned you centuries more. Corella, tell our unwelcome guest about your role in their tragic downfall.
I permitted you the freedom to decide your own fate. You could have been smart, selfless, saved the world. Instead, you came here and risked everything.
It's the fatal flaw of mortal kind. Take away their free will and they call you a tyrant. Allow them to indulge it and they become tyrants. You would have been heroes if you'd only dealt fairly with me. Instead, you're not so different to doomed Carsus, overreaching your limits and burning your world to ash.
Wrong! 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 They will save their world and smash you to smithereens.
It's this charming naivety that makes your company such a joy to me, Hope. I'll even forgive this little rebellion once you're suitably chastised.
This isn't a rebellion. It's a revolt. I'm revolting.
Then Hope dies today. Commander, you can salvage a trophy from these insects when I'm done with them.
These insects struck me down beneath the Shadowlands. They are worthy opponents. Their skulls will make fine trophies.
Counterpoint, your gear. Join the winning side. Raphael doesn't stand a chance against me. I mean, okay, yeah, I definitely need a nat 20 to pull this off. Do I want to spend... Yeah, let's go ahead and burn one inspiration on it, see if that does it. Alright, nope, I think I've rolled the exact same thing, so... Alright, we're fighting you two then.
You overestimate your abilities.
It's fun when he joins our party, but...
I stand with Raphael.
If you have any last words, make it quick. It will only take a moment to finish you.
I've been hoping to kill you ever since I met you.
Hope. It always burns you in the end, little mouse. Now, down comes the claw.
All mortal lives expire.
Okay, so what do I want to give you first? Let's drink an elixir of viciousness. I guess I should have done that like before the fight, but we go. Critical hit on them for a whopping 10 damage. That's not gonna do me much.
Hell has its laws. Hell. Effect and the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause. For now down here come the claws.
There we go. One pillar down. This is what they get. Yeah, Raphael gets extra fire damage, plus a whole bunch of, on their dex checks and saving throws. Raphael has consumed the power of a destroyed pillar. He's unable to cast spells using souls until he transforms into an ascended fiend. So great.
Fools, how hard you have fought. Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that couldn't be bought. Doomed, detected, and caught.
Alright. Won't use the Radiant because they all have that fleeting damage, so we'll just use a big old necrotic Spirit Guardians.
Over the final act, you're doomed. No more grace, it's over. This house of hope.
Well, okay. I'm gonna try and not kill Corilla, but if she's gonna walk into into that stuff, then I might not have much say in how she goes. Do I wanna? Yeah, we'll kick things off here with a beam of sunlight, a sunbeam, into all three of these folks. And then a nice heal. There we go. And hope. Yeah, go ahead and have Hope use mage armor. Okay. So what do I want to do that'll give you more? Yeah, here we go. Yep, we'll just go ahead and scroll chain lightning. I don't want to do that because that's going to get her. I'm wondering if I can somehow do a nice, like, oh, knock her unconscious kind of thing. I mean, it just might be this might be my only option. Will be disengage, toggle lethal attacks off, then there we go. She's knocked out. Great. All right, so we'll see if we, see if we can hold on to that, and I'll go ahead and turn non-lethal attacks off now. But Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take the opportunity attack. It's fine. We're going to bust up another Pillar of Souls. And then we're going to bolt over to the other option.
You should never have come.
Ow. Well, definitely going to want to do some stuff about that. Go ahead and have her disengage so she doesn't take an attack of opportunity. And also click heals so she can cover a few more bodies in the mix here. Can we get you just shy of 2, Raphael? Haha, I still see you. So, Oh. Maybe not. Alright, what do I want to have you do? Ooh, there we go. We can, yeah, bust out a few extra bodies into the mix here. And another nice cure wounds, yeah. And let's see. Is that going to be worthwhile on anybody here? Yeah, that one. Probably kill them. Yeah. Well, would have liked to have seen you kill them, but not quite. So how's everybody on my team looking? I can. Okay, yeah, give some heals to Karlak. Wonderful. Offhand attack there to kill him. Great. And then let's come in and just completely whiff the other attack. Great. The attack of opportunity, it's fine. This Karlak is on pillar destruction duty. to go ahead and do the same thing as last time. Disengage and click heals to cover as much ground as possible. Oh, hey, excellent. We got we got your gear out of invisibility and out of the fight. Perfect. Yeah, everybody go in and slash the crap out of and just really probably miss a lot, but what do I want to have you do this time? These guys aren't undead, so that's not really going to do me much good. I could use banishment. No.
Detected.
Don't want, yeah, I need to specifically not use radiant damage stuff. That's what I gotta remember, Trevor. Cone of Cold's going to hit too many allies, so I don't want to do that. Probably that'll work. Except that's a lot for really just him. Telekinesis. Let's throw you into Raphael. Nope, I don't want radiant damage. Don't want radiant damage. Don't use radiant damage. So close.
Fuck yes. Open up.
Alright, go ahead and take out the last one there, Karlak. And go ahead and use a bonus action to pop some more heals. Because hey, all the pillars are done. You did good. Has been working so far, so we will once again disengage. Take out a couple of these enemies. And I think, yeah, I think really that's pretty much it. We're just down to Raphael at this point, aren't we? Everybody else is on my side. Okay. So, with that in mind, telekinesis. 2. Throw that dead vengeful Cambion once again at Raphael. And pretty much did nothing to Raphael. That's fine. It's still funny to me. Nice shot. Good work, Astarion.
Put him up.
Alright, I gave you a ring, didn't I? That has but you're raging, so you can't cast it, can you? Paralyzing Ray? Yeah, can't cast spells right now. Okay. Well, fine.
Need to learn the hard way.
Just unload. And you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and give you an elixir of viciousness too.
Need to stay focused.
You blew up all my ghouls. Unfortunately, it meant you also took a bunch of damage from blowing up all my ghouls, so I will take it. Yeah, what are your things here? Punish Divinity. When hit with radiant damage, uses reaction to stun the attacker. So yeah, we still don't want to do that. Dance for me, Raphael. Wounds on all of us. And Karlak, you're still using some extra health, so good. There you go.
Delicious.
This is gonna feel good.
Just letting everybody pick away at the dancing Raphael.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Concentrate.
Oh, I had a crit, so I probably had a bonus attack I could have used on him. Oh well. Another nice thing about this fight, I didn't actually end up needing to use. One of Hope's options there was Divine Intervention.
Maybe we're not.
Pinch yourself and check we're not dreaming the last of our lives as we die screaming.
So if I really needed to, I could have basically had like a full rest mid-fight there. But yeah, I'll pinch myself, sure.
You are wide awake, and Raphael truly is defeated.
Incredible as it seems, we really did defeat Raphael.
It's incredible. We're incredible. We're spectacular. What a wonderful, jubilant, glorious day. My beautiful sister is mostly intact. You
Yeah.
could have broken her in half like a breadstick, but you didn't. I am sorry she fought you. I'm glad she survived.
Yeah, I think I've maybe only saved her once, her sister. She was very quick to die in that fight a lot, so taking her out was definitely the way to go. I hope the two of you can reconcile.
I hope so too. She's my sister. I love her. And despite all the years I've lost, I have enough love left for you as well. I hope it guides you home.
For the first time since you heard her voice, Hope seems calm, and the peace flows from her into you, soothing your very soul.
Where will you go now that you're free?
Nowhere but here. I don't quite think I know where anywhere else is anymore. With a lick of paint and a thorough cleaning, this could be a lovely little house. And I can hardly leave. After all, who would ever want to think of hell without hope? I hope I'll see Corilla again one day, and that she'll say sorry, and I'll tell her she's forgiven. I hope I find all the pieces of my mind that fell out of my head over all those years, and that I'll be able to put myself back together again. I hope the echoes of pain will fade, and memories of sorrow will die, and that you'll visit me here someday. And I hope you have a happy ending of your own.
Well, thank you, Hope. We got Gloves of Soul Catching. Unarmed attack, deal an additional 1d10 force damage. And once per turn on an unarmed hit, you regain 10 hit points. Once per turn. Nice. Alternatively, you forego the healing and gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the end of the next turn. Plus Constitution +2. So that's a nice boon, especially if you got like a monk or something with unarmed abilities. But all right, yeah, let's go ahead and short rest it up. Loot Raphael's body. Ooh, some mermaid whiskey. Send that to camp. Helldusk armor, 21 AC. Consider proficient with this armor while wearing it, so anybody can wear it basically, even though it's heavy armor. Infernal Retribution. When you succeed a saving throw, the caster receives burning for 3 turns. And Prime Aegis of Fire, you have resistance to fire damage and cannot be burned. You also take 3 less damage from all sources. Hell yeah to that. And you get the fly spell. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and actually just equip that myself. Swap out my adamantine splint armor. And we got Raphael's Diary, Chapter 1. While I have, over many a sumptuous season, cast the net of my contractual predilections both far and wide, never have I been so attracted to mortals as I am those infested by the tadpole. These particular fish find themselves plashing toward their doom, toward a steel hook unblemished by bait. How they resist the current. How inexorable its whelm, its tug, its dark undertow. At the other end of the fishing pole, the illithid. How their tentacles must quiver like cool jelly at the prospect of more catches, more and more each day along the troubled riverbank. This process has a name I sample now aloud to savor its taste, Ceramorphosis. I shall make crafty use of this development. For with the hook glinting and death so close, what could loom larger in the stricken fish's mind than the prospect of rescue? Last night I dreamt of a river. Waist deep I waded it. Rusted hooks curled up from the water like the snaggled teeth of something ancient and diseased and submerged. The moon over the water cracked and fire flew out on the stubby wings of gormless, insanely chirping chicks. They transformed into wriggling oblongs like sperm, yet by the time they hit the water they were fish with scales of orange and gold. There came a rushing sound, the dark water ablaze as if the fish were matches and a river a snake of oil. Approaching me out of the flames came the tadpole infested. There was one among them who spoke for the rest. They gestured into the melting hooks, suddenly glanced my way, and in their face I saw they had the best of me. In waking, my courage has firmed. I progress my plans for the tadpole even now. I am Raphael. I am not easily bested. The plot thickens, goes the aphorism, entirely inadequate. The plot mutates, it fluctuates. I have conceived no less than 13 variations by which I might seize the crown of Karsus. Yet, in the tumult of this eternally flowing river of schemes, I, the most careful of fishermen, find his catch elusive and difficult to wrangle. Even in cooperation, such ambiguity and delicious surprise. But the hook has snagged, the doom of Ceramorphosis has abated, yet they could not predict, could they, that in leaving behind the river they have in fact welcomed the fishbowl. I am master here, a prince of bargains, cloaked in cunning like scarlet satin, all that hidden under sublimely obvious truths that cannot be discounted. So the fisherman reels, the tadpole are my catch. Struggle as they might, writhe as they wish, flap and squirm and thresh with every ounce of strength, no matter. By all that reeking flames of hell, I will not be denied. Said the Diary of a Dead Man. Suck it.
I'm ready.
I don't think you're proficient with heavy metal, heavy armor, are you? To grab that. Yeah, nope, not proficient with heavy armor. Okay. Well, I do need to just
not as bad as it could have.
offload some stuff, because there we go, that should be good. Perfect. Okay, oh, Ygir's empty, fine. Gorilla, knocked out but still alive. With a report for Raphael. Somehow, word that the Orphic Hammer is in the House of Hope has gotten out and is circulating on the Gates Information black market. I have two suspects for this. First, Gortash, who of course knows many of the House's secrets, and second, that Diabolist for hire, Helsik, who I think helped Gortash burgle the crown of Karsus and might have learned about the hammer from him. If I had to guess, I'd wager it was Helsik, simply because she has something that's worth money. She'll find a way, simply because if she has something that's worth money, she'll find a way to sell it, and selling a way to free Orpheus could come with a high price tag. Corilla. Alright. We got some good gear we can go ahead and send to camp and sell off if we so need. Oops. Yeah, that's all right. Didn't mean to just do that. So, and there we go. There's the breastplate. Cool. No longer encumbered. Okay. And everything. Yeah, we got one more. Go ahead and take his trident too. Okay. Also Karlach. Go ahead and throw Nyrolna back your way. Oh, and we can give you your shield back as well.
Let's get going.
Okay. And now let's make our way back out. Goodbye, goodbye, House of Hope. Back to the Devil's Fee.
Wormed your way into the Devil's Lair, risked mind, limb, and freedom, all to steal the Orphic Hammer. I hope your ambitions end there. I have already told you that the Githyanki Prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems you still do not trust me.
You're a mind flayer. Can you blame me for not trusting you?
You are falling into the same trap as the Chosen.
I don't know. You've lied to me like every step of the journey, dude.
We must not make the same mistake. We must work together.
Be that as it may, Orpheus deserves to be free.
And what then? When he wakens from his incarceration, what do you think he will make of you? The one who bears the spawn his very nature bends him to revile? And even if you survived him, what of the Elder Brain? Without the protection I leverage for you, you would be enthralled in an instant.
All right, you've made your point.
You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil.
A little bit, yeah.
But you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe. It is time we resume our journey to find it.
Well, okay then.
Time to take a load off, isn't it?
Oh. What you got, Karlach? Back out of the hells?
Careful, soldier. I'm burning really hot. Had a nice break in the hells. Now that we're back, my engine's in overdrive again. Let's move. A trot will take my mind off being barbecued alive.
Alrighty.
Trips to the hells are usually one way, especially when the traveler causes the kind of trouble you did. I knew you were a thief, didn't realize you were a killer. Raphael's death is already causing quite a stir across the hells. It's a rare thing for a mortal to slay a devil of his stature. In all the excitement, I hope you didn't forget our bargain. Do you have the gauntlets?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do a deception check, sure. That just switched from a nat 1 to a nat 20?
That invalidates our deal, I'm afraid. I fulfilled my part of the bargain, so you owe me the fee I proposed initially.
I just killed a devil in his own home. You don't really want to test my patience. No, just say I'm leaving with the gauntlets.
There's nothing Mammon likes less than a welcher. Get the hell out and never come back.
Or what? Seriously. Or what, Elsie?
To the hells, are you?
Okay.
I knew you were a thief, Raphael. In all the excitement, I hope you didn't forget our bargain. Do you have the gauntlets? We had a deal. There's nothing Mammon likes less than a welcher. Get the hell out and never come back. Begone! The Devil's Fee is closed for business.
Alright. Anything you want to try and grab from her, Astarion?
Let's have a rummage.
Nice hat for a shapeshifter there. Cloak of the Weave, good for mage. Gemini gloves. Alright, yeah, probably don't need any of this stuff.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Well, we made our way into the hills.
That might be worth a look.
So let's head back to camp now. Rest up. And we'll call it a night. Anyone worth visiting, checking with? Oh, that's right. Everybody is in their underwear because of the the clothes we were wearing. So I'll go ahead and throw people back in their appropriate attire. There we go. She's back in clothes. Carlac, you can go back in your fancy dress.
What now?
Astarion, you can go back in your clothes. Okay.
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright. So yeah, we'll go ahead and rest up. And wrap up this episode there. Every time it tries to do that. Alright, yep, no scenes or anything, so yeah, there we go. We headed into the House of Hope. Oh, I can probably tell Lae'zel that we got, yeah, there we go, we got a scene with Lae'zel. Yeah, yo, we got the Orphix
The
hammer.
hammer is ours. The means to Orpheus's release is in our hands. To the Undercity, Voss must hear of our victory. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will break Orpheus free.
Okay, boss has gone
Voss
into his
has done
underground.
his duty. Now, we will do ours. When we
next enter the astral prism, we will break Orpheus free. With the Prince of the Comet at our sides, we can end the Grand Design and restore the throne to Gith's heir. To the Undercity. Voss deserves to know the hammer is ours.
Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that real quick. So let me go ahead and bump Shadowheart from the crew for a
Almost
moment.
pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Let's
If
try
you're sure.
separately. Yep, I'm
Fine.
sure.
I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Charming, thanks. And we'll grab Lae'zel. Yeah, because I've not done things in this order, so I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know where to go with
We
Voss.
must show him the Orphic hammer.
All right, come join me.
It is done.
Oh, you haven't had you in a while, so we got you leveled up and everything. I'll give you. We'll go ahead and just give you bonus to strength, right? Or do I want to give you? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and give you the 2 points in strength. Let's go ahead and give you. No, you don't need the hammer. You got a nice Gith Yankee sword.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay, so yeah, where are we going to? We're to Voss, who's waiting for us in the Undercity. We defeated. Yeah, okay. All right, Undercity it is. So let's. There's Undercity ruins. We'll try there, I guess. So this was right outside the Temple of Baal. So let's see, where's Voss? Is that where we're actually going to find Kithrak Voss? Right there? I guess it might be. Okay, yeah. So we will head back here.
Hardly a challenge.
You've come.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
We await your good word.
I have no idea who that person is. But okay. Oh, Kudanos? I think it's like his dragon, but in dragonborn form, I guess.
Kithrak Voss, may the astral sea be still as you cross it.
And may your mind be of steel, so your blade may be of silver to Lakmagir. Have you retrieved the Orphic hammer? Will our prince's chains finally be broken?
I've retrieved the hammer.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition.
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism.
Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Yeah, we'll just ignore the Emperor.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
Getting into the Astral Prism will be complicated.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Istik, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain which shakes this city. Then I turn my sights to Vlaakith, the Queen of Deceit. When you break Prince Orpheus free, his psionic cry will alert us. I will fly to your side. Together, we will fell the Elder Brain and thwart the Grand Design.
Excellent news. So there, we got a Silver Sword of the Astral Plane. 2d6 plus 3 slashing plus 1d6 psychic for when Lae'zel has it. So yeah, we're definitely going to go ahead and give this to Lae'zel. As a nice little reward for all of her just being good. Plus, she's the one that, you know, got kidnapped by Orin, so nice to give her a little reward, give her a little win.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
Yeah, let's do a history check, sure. Think on your knowledge of the Githyanki Silver Swords. What details did Lae'zel miss?
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith are permitted to wield these swords, right?
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver.
So if I wanted to equip it, I could. Could this sword be enough to break Orpheus free?
Certainly not. Or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. Only the Orphic hammer can break Orpheus free.
Alright. Okay. Well, that'll do it for this episode then. And yeah, next time around, let's see, what do we still have? We still got, obviously, Gortash. We can go rescue the Grand Duke Raven card. So yeah, maybe we'll do that next. And head down. Yeah, we'll head down and help. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do the next episode. We will head down into, I believe it's called the Iron Throne under the city. So we will see that in our next go-around. Thank you for joining me. You can find new Let's Plays from us every Tuesday and Thursday here on youtube.com/thatnerdysite. As always, stay nerdy and be good to each other.